The Will Trent characters took on a new case during the Season 2 premiere, and the hour ended with an explosive and shocking twist involving a new character, Cricket Watson, played by Susan Kelechi Watson. The ABC procedural crime show chronicles the life of Will Trent, a Georgia Bureau of Investigation (GBI) agent whose past often comes back to haunt him. Over the course of the first season, the audience learned a lot about Will's traumatic upbringing, but the first episode of Season 2 proved that his mental health will get worse before it gets better. The Will Trent Season 2 premiere picked up 6 months following the events of the Season 1 finale, with Will, Faith Mitchell, Michael Ormewood, and Amanda Wagner investigating a mysterious car bombing that had ties to a few prisoners and a ransom plot, while Angie Pulaski tried her best to get cleared for field duty following her back injury. The case meant that the GBI had to work with the bomb squad, which included Cricket, who formed a connection with Will. Although he was initially hesitant, Will agreed to a date with Cricket. But unfortunately, that date will never happen. Why Cricket died in Will Trent Season 2, Episode 1. Will grew close to Cricket throughout Will Trent Season 2, Episode 1, as they worked together to solve the car bombing case. Cricket's crush on Will was evident from their first meeting, while Will took a little more time to warm up to her. He was still trying to process his birth mother's murder and the possibility of her killer being his father, while also attempting to move on from his tumultuous relationship with Angie. However, after disarming one car bomb, Will's attraction to Cricket grew, and they agreed to date. But not long after, Cricket died while saving Will's life. Will learned that a bomb was in the GBI parking garage, and he and Cricket raced to find and disarm it before it brought the entire structure down and killed countless people. Sadly, Cricket couldn't disarm the bomb in time, and knowing that its detonation was inevitable, Cricket sent Will on a fool's errand while she raced to throw the bomb in a closed-off room to try to contain the blast. The bomb squad technician wasn't able to get to safety in time, and Will helplessly watched as the explosion instantly killed her, but everyone else survived. Will was obviously devastated by her death, and the audience was stunned to learn that his new love interest was exiting the show in the same episode as her introduction. The writers undoubtedly concocted Cricket's shocking death to throw viewers for a loop, but the disheartening development also served to build Will's endless trauma. Will seemed like he had reached rock bottom at the beginning of the Will Trent Season 2 premiere, but Cricket's death sent him in a deeper spiral. What Cricket's death means for Will Trent Season 2's story. Watching the growing connection between Will and Cricket in Will Trent Season 2, Episode 1, was exciting, only for the writers to rip their prospective relationship away from the audience by the premiere's ending. Will, along with fans, have to mourn his romance with Cricket before it ever really started. While Cricket's death was devastating and shocking in and of itself, it also suggests that Season 2 won't pull any punches while exploring Will's trauma. If the Will Trent Season 2 premiere is any indication, the GBI agent will suffer more in the upcoming episodes than during the entirety of Season 1, which is saying a lot. Cricket's death is likely only the tip of the iceberg, and viewers should prepare to see Will continue to spiral until he is forced to seek help for his emotional pain. Additionally, following Cricket's tragic death, Will getting another new love interest is rather unlikely, but not impossible.